Yeah, well, I think anytime you win a game, though, there are some things that you probably need to be satisfied with. But the first half wouldn't wouldn't fall into that category. I don't think. We struggled defensively against some teams, and we got off to I mean a defensive start that was not up to what our expectations were going to be. But we kind of hung around for a while. They never could quite pull away from us, and then we put it all together in about a 4 or 5 minute span. I think we went on a 20-3 or 20-5 run, or something like that. Which against them we did when we played them here early in the game. We just waited until the end of the game this time. But hey, a 16-game conference schedule is a long time, and nobody plays as good as they can all the time, and I guess that's the positive side, spin, so to speak. But the reality of it is that we won and earned ourselves, at worst, a share of the conference championship. The thing that's kind of misleading about the whole game is how many easy shots we missed. We were getting quite a few offensive rebounds and second shots, but we couldn't get the ball in the basket, and we missed a lot of free throws. And then, we were scratching our head about all the missed layups and 2-on-1s and 3-on-1s that we left out there on the floor. And you convert those, and I think the game's a 25-point game, but and that's what was the frustrating thing. I think that's what had everybody just kind of in a doom and gloom situation over there, because it's like, we're getting ready to oh my God, we missed it, and so we had several of those opportunities that occurred over the course of the evening that it just seemed like I don't think we're ever going to get the ball in the basket. I kept looking at the clock though, and it seemed like that the game should have been a lot shorter than it was, and I look up there and there's still 11 minutes to go. I thought, well, hey, we still got plenty of time if we'll ever kind of figure something out. And I look up there at what seemed like 30 minutes later and several frustrations later, and look up there, and there's still 9:50 to go. So, the clock kind of was in our favor. If we could ever just figure it out, there was plenty of time left to do what we. What happens in postseason play, the game means absolutely nothing to us. It does mean quite a bit to them, but anytime you play, you want to win. But it's not like a do or die. We've been in a situation where we actually had to win this game to extend our season. Well, our season is guaranteed. We're going to play next Wednesday at 7 o'clock, and we're going to be the top seed, from the West going into the region. Which, at the beginning of the year, somebody said, "Hey, how would you like to be in that game and be the number one seed?" Yeah, I'll take that. I think So we've earned it, I believe, and we deserve it. We have played better, longer than anybody else. Particularly in this conference, and maybe even in the entire state. So, but we still have some things to prove. I read the other day where I think Bill Self made the comment after they won their 10th straight Big 12 championship. We are playing or Kansas is playing as what is reported to be the toughest basketball conference in the country, and to win it means we've had a great season. Now, what we do from now on will determine whether it's an outstanding season or not, and that's where we've had a great year. Right. We don't know a lot about the team that we're going to play, because I think it actually will be determined tonight between Southwest Christian and Temple, and possibly Weatherford. Now, Weatherford we did play at one time. We think the way that trying to look ahead, which is almost without exception always a mistake to do, but if you'll allow me to, I'm going to here for just 1 second. I think it looks like, because of the home court over there, that we'll be playing Southwest Christian. We know absolutely nothing about them whatsoever. I'm sure we'll have a couple opportunities to look at some tapes and things of that sort, but that would be, if I had to bet right now with you and Joe Walker's money, that's who I'd bet on. I'd bet Southwest Christian is going to be the fourth place team coming. I have to do something with Josh Gray. You play the Patriots, you got to have some game plan for Tom Brady, and he's the quarterback of their club. as Josh Gray goes, Odessa goes. And he had a really good game against us down there. We were very ineffective against him, I think. So, we've got to, come up with a couple of schemes and what have you to try to slow him down. He's a really good player, and he's probably going to put the ball up quite a bit, but he passes the ball well too. So it's not like he's a one-dimensional threat at all. I wished he was. I wished all he did was shoot. We didn't have to worry about anybody else on the team, but it's not that way. He makes the other guys on the team better. Well, it's our last home game. It's the last time that some of these sophomores will play, at South Plains. I hope we have a good crowd. They deserve it. 25-4, undefeated at home. These guys have done and sacrificed a lot. They've earned their position to be, or the recognition of being the #1 seed, and I hope people show up to show their appreciation.